Okay, hi. So, uh, welcome to the stream. Today I think I'm gonna stream for like 2 or 3 hours, depending on my mood. And let's maybe recap what I've done last time. Uh, I've created Android app that can receive notifications. It's a very basic like sandbox or sample app that can receive notifications created by firebase function. That's another thing. Uh, I created a repository for browser extension and nothing there. I was most of the time fighting with Firebase functions. I decided to go with JavaScript because I thought I kind of knew it because I used it some time ago. Apparently not. But I have a Firebase project that have now a function that can send notification to my Android application. So, well, I'm not really making a note that it was a huge success, but last stream, I had to end on a kind of failing state. But then I fixed it, like behind the scenes, and I also wanna show what I fixed and why I wanna move to TypeScript from JavaScript. Like it's disaster. So plan for today is move from JavaScript for the Firebase function to TypeScript and see how it goes. I never used TypeScript in my life, so gonna be fun and learning experience, hopefully. I wanna add networking to Android apps so I can call the Firebase function. It's gonna be very basic. I will use probably Ktor or retrofit and OK HTTP. I don't know yet. I'm doing a spike, so I don't need to like marry to that one concept that I picked now. I just want to see how it works. And if I have time, I would like to create a browser extension like core or base. So I have something I can click on or just run in my browser as an extension because I have no experience with creating browser extensions and I would really like to test it at some point. I mean, I need to do this to create this whole Pomodoro app. That's like core feature. Uh, I if I have time, I will do this today, but would like to focus on moving JS to TypeScript and creating networking in Android app so I can call this Firebase function. Previously, I was using few IDEs. So Android Studio for Android application, obviously. And I think I started with Sublime Text for JS for Firebase. Then I switched to Microsoft's Visual Code. How it's called? It's VS Code, right? Visual Studio Code. But I think I can try also today with IntelliJ. I don't have the Ultimate edition, I have just the community one. I wonder if it even works with JS and TS, but yeah, let's see. So maybe let's open project in IntelliJ. Of course, it's opening in the wrong window. Maybe that's good. I can just open it. Repo. So I basically have everything in the uh, index.js file, and there's one function here, send FCM. And the problem I had last time, there were a few. So I had stuff. I basically had this code generated by ChatGPT because I'm not a JS developer. I just know more or less what I have to use and how to achieve that. But ChatGPT generated code where this send result, why I cannot just make it larger? Never mind. Where this send result was named result, which was clashing with what this function was returning, or something. When I call it res, it was the same because this is res. Here you have res, and I couldn't know it locally. I got like errors when pushing it to Firebase or trying to run this function locally and test it. And that made me really hate this whole solution, but this is just a spike. This is not a backend that I aim to have in like the proper solution. Okay, so this works also because I'm not using the deprecated send to device message. I'm using the send where I create message with data and token embedded in the message. And the token is actually the registration token that my device got. So this is something I would have to keep in a database. I was wondering if I actually need a database for this project, but apparently I will need. So I will probably use one of those two firebase databases to bound the token with the logged user. I also need to think about logging feature, and I will also use Firebase for that because it works and it's pretty simple. Anyway, instead of sending just I think I was sending some other type of message without token embedded, and the function was sent to device. That, whoa, why? It kind of seems like I have to use IntelliJ Ultimate to get JavaScript. Well, not really. Where is VS Code? Okay, I've been using it last time, but I don't see it installed anyway. Which is weird. Okay, never mind. So apparently I cannot use IntelliJ. Let me just quickly get the VS Code. Visual Studio Code cannot be opened. Cool. Anyway, let's go with Sublime Text. So anyway, I was originally using send to device method that was expecting token as a parameter and then the payload as a parameter, and apparently this method is deprecated, and because of that, I was getting some authorization errors when trying to call this API. So when I moved to the send message and this payload, and also replaced result with send result, so it doesn't clash, like the variable name clashed with stuff used here or as a return of this function. It just started working. So I hate it so much that I really decided to go with TypeScript. And honestly, I don't know how to do this yet. Probably I will just start, maybe I'll just copy this. This is under repository anyway, so it's Git controlled, version control, sorry. So I won't lose anything. Maybe let's just start a new project, or in it the firebase project, and decide to go with TypeScript, and then just try to copy paste it or ask politely ChatGPT to generate TypeScript from JavaScript. So yeah, maybe let's do that. Any changes? Not really. Do I have like not deploy Firebase in it? No, I want to. What was it? We want functions, yes, and nothing else. I would like to override using TypeScript. No, I don't want to use slint. I also had a lot of issues with slint. I mean, I don't mind linters. I like linters, but I hate when I have to run some command to get an error response rather than getting it before doing anything in IDE. So like highlighting the line when I don't know, the formatting is off or name is too long or whatever, and I'm not getting it with Eslin. Maybe there is a way. I don't know. For now, I don't want to use it. File is alright. Yeah, yeah. Yes, alright. It. Yes. Unsupported engine. I think this is gonna be fun. What we have here. Okay, and we have index.js. Git ignore whatever. tsconfig, yeah, because this is for compiler. Cool. And this is not important. This is not important. Okay, but I still have like index.js file. And I don't know why. I shouldn't have some TypeScript file. Typings. Kinda lost. Maybe I should start a new project instead of overwriting the current one. So it's at least cleaner. Let's do. Let's touch the changes. Okay, that's fine. And now let's maybe open Yeah, like TS, sure. And now let's init firebase, functions, initialize. What? Let's go timer. No. Yes. Okay, cool. And now we have, is it done? It is. Now we have a function TypeScript. Cool. But I would like this to be translated to TypeScript. For this, I'm using ChatGPT because why not? It's very similar. I mean, what else would I expect, right? Okay, and now let's go to the here, index.ts, move all of that. Okay. What's the difference actually? Isn't it like exactly the same? Ah, no, now we have type here. And we have this is const. Okay. And now we have request response. Okay, we have it here too. And we have a space here. Cool. Anyway, can I deploy it? Great. Syntax error. So what the problem is this async? Okay. ChatGPT generated new code. Hmm. More than one codebase claims following functions. Yeah, that would be true. Okay, that's fine. To remove function. Yeah, maybe I should do this. Firebase function delete. Functions. Yes. Okay, just for the sake of finalizing it, send FCM. So like this. This will be a new function. And then I will deal with it. I just want to see that this TypeScript works, and in my Android application I get the not token but Firebase. Cool. I wonder if token is the same each time I log in. Okay. Now if I call it this function, send successfully. And just check if the device token is the same. No, it's different. Probably that's why it didn't work. I wonder how long this token lives. So normally this token update thing should happen automatically. Like when you open the app, then it registers itself in Firebase and you get a new token. Here it happens in the I only have mine activity here, so it happens when it's created in onCreate method. And I now wonder, should I do this? Like how long this token is active actually? Because the one I created a few days ago didn't work. When I created new instance, I got a new token. Every time it happens, it should be updated and linked to the logged user. So when you try to start a Pomodoro timer on whatever device, even if you haven't opened your app for a while, it should still get the update, right? Okay, this one is deployed. Let's call it again. And now, can I get anything interesting here? Okay, I got something. Yeah. So I got the message from the TypeScript function. Okay, so that would be the first thing I want to do. It's kind of messy now in the Firebase functions repository, but it's okay-ish. Uh, I'll just maybe commit or let's add everything and I hope the git ignore is actually smart enough to ignore all the node files that are not necessary, but the amount of time it takes to actually create a commit, now I doubt. Like, yeah, the node modules should be out of the scope. What the actual fuck? Why I need to accept the Xcode license? To use Git? Okay, let's push it. The Zen timers is not under the Git control. Should be probably. Okay, I really need to figure out how to use IntelliJ for that because Sublime is it's great, but I'm so used to IntelliJ uh, that it's making me slower. Anyway, that was the other way. The other thing I wanted to implement today, networking for the Android app. Cool. So like I said, basically two options. Uh, or maybe more, I don't know. I just want to focus on those two. So we have Ktor and Retrofit. Retrofit is really nice, and I think that's the way to go in like production apps. But Ktor is also nice, and it seems to be lightweight way of just calling the network and cross-platform mobile application. Yeah. Maybe it's designed more for the like server side, and that's why I should rather use the retrofit and okay HTTP and stuff. Yeah, I think that will be the way. Where is my endpoint? Yes, I will use ChatGPT to generate me the code. I'm kind of too lazy. Like it's boring. At this point, I'm just doing Spike, not really a production app yet. So Where is this endpoint? Oh, like seriously? Okay. Now I should have two functions. And I need this. Go to address. Cool. ChatGPT suggested retrofit. Cool. I wonder. I mean, okay, this is a bit quite a lot of code. Like there is interface for the endpoints. There is my API client using that interface and basically having the OK's HTTP client or JSON converter. Oh yeah, because I have to convert JSONs as a response. Now there is a service and queue. Yeah, cool. It sounds much simpler with Cater, right? Let's do it like this. Okay, let's copy the dependencies. No, I want Android build Gradle. Gradle for the app. Cool. Why it's complaining already? But why? Just Android Studio being Android Studio. Okay, let's invite it caches and restart it. Yes, everything. Everything. Not today. Okay, what was next there? Create a client. Cool. Uh, Obviously, I will do this in main activity. Why? Yeah, I love this. I had a working project yesterday. I did nothing with it, and now it fails with a build script. No, you don't use to separate the same line. Okay, let's see in Git if anything changed. Nothing. Maybe let's ask ChatGPT for it. Useless. Yeah, maybe not that useless. No. Don't know what's that. Okay. Not something I'm interested in. It fails to resolve. So I probably miss like Maven. In my projects. Dependencies. Yeah. Data center is deprecated and I have Maven Central, so the fuck. Which Ktor version I can use actually? Two, three, four. Okay, let's try it like that. 2, 3, 4. Here. Okay, it's downloading. Cool. I don't need this one. No. So I need to initialize the client, but first maybe let's create the button. Seriously, that's it. Never mind. Surface greeting. I don't care about the greeting. Okay. On click. Sure. How it will look on my phone. This is kind of ridiculous, but it also makes sense. I should probably put it in like a column and then here. Yeah. And now here, I call firebase function, and maybe let's add toast when I get the message. Mm, yeah, so now every time I get a toast, I get a message from Firebase, I should get a little pop-up here on the down side of the app. Okay, the token. Okay, now if I refresh this page, I should get a... Okay, it crashed. Great. Probably because I cannot display from the background service. Why this filtering does not work the way I would like it to work? Okay. Open up again. Clear it. Refresh it. Great. And the problem is, haha, looper prepare, okay. So basically I need to call this on a main looper because it's a background service. That should be easy. I should probably just wrap it in something. And yeah, handler. Okay, I'll just take this part. Hello. Okay, so I wanted to have a handler. Yep, this one. And what was it? Post. Cool. And this is not the way I would do this in the production app, but this is not production app. No, it should be fine. Uses its functionality. Okay, so the languages you mentioned, Java, Python, C++, you can do everything in those languages, and I wouldn't base on that. So functionality is kind of the same. Uh, honestly, I picked up Java because I wanted to do mobile development. I was really into like idea that I can write code on a small computer in my pocket. That's why I picked up Java, because I had Android phone. Uh, you cannot do this that well with Python and C++. It's not that you cannot do this, but it's unreasonably hard. So it kind of depends what you like and what are your, maybe that's the most reasonable filter. What are your job opportunities in your area? Because if you are getting into the programming, you should really find some place to work with senior developers to learn from them, to suck the knowledge. Remote jobs are awesome, and I'm now working remotely, but it took me like 10 years to feel confident enough that I can figure stuff on my own without someone holding my hand. And I would say Java and Python are equally good, but if you want to do any mobile development, it would be rather Java or Kotlin in that matter. Python, I think it's only web development or like big data or data analysis, data science, whatever. And if you're just getting started and you don't know what you're into, I would say JavaScript. Even if I hate it, but in JavaScript you can work on websites, and that's usually easy way to get in. You can build server-side application with JavaScript. You can write mobile applications with JavaScript. You can write desktop applications with JavaScript. So if you don't know what you're into, like what's your like anchor, like for me it was mobile development, I would go with JavaScript. There's also a shitload of tutorials for free or YouTube videos. The problem with JavaScript is it's evolving like on daily basis. Like every day or week without new framework is a wasted week. So yeah, if you have like an anchor to the area that you would like to write code on, uh, it's kind of easier. If you don't, go with JavaScript. Hope it helps. Cool. Just don't hate me if you hate JavaScript after a year or two. Okay, let's see if it works. Yay, I got the message here. Okay, so now I can write a client for HTTP. It's gonna be also nasty, but fuck it. Where was the code? Don't need this one. I need endpoint, definitely. I don't need message data. No, I don't want to post. I want to get. Okay, so let's copy this thing. Cool. So now it's simpler. Let's put it in on click. It's so bad. Oh, wow. Why it's complaining? Okay, so this is deprecated, or it just implemented wrong things. Huh. Oh wow. So it doesn't have the JSON and serializer feature, but I don't need it actually. Yeah. I think it generated me code for the old version of Ktor and for version 1 point something, and I'm using 2 point something. Okay, it's kind of weird. Let's see how to create a client. Sure. Oh, it's a suspended function. Okay. That explains a lot. So I should create some scope. Do I have suspended functions in this project? Not yet. Yeah, okay, it's gonna be fun. Okay, so maybe I will just copy this into the ChatGPT and let it figure out how to add suspended functions. I probably will have to include some dependencies. Coroutine scope branch. Cool. My button. I don't want to create my button with coroutine scope. I will just create one here. Yeah, I need dependencies for that. I know I could Google for that, but I'm too lazy. Oh yeah, and it should be just this one. Or multiple. Oh, Jesus Christ. Just make me one list. Mm, I don't think it will work because this is generated for Gradle, not for Kotlin. Come on. Yes, now it's fine. Cool. Copy. Paste. Sync. I'm doing a lot of bad things here. Is that composable? Content is composable, so this should be composable. So I should be able to put it here. Okay. So I may need actually to do this. Not really helping. Okay. I don't need JSON. Yeah, now thinking it would be so much easier with a view model and all that nice stuff that Android actually is giving us. Come on. Why can't I create just a simple scope for that? I'm not blocking one, but okay, this is overcomplicating stuff. It's doing the same. No, it's better. Okay, let's copy those two. Put it here. This works. This is not, but it's fine. Let's use my button instead of this. And now we have on click, and we should have, yeah, send message. Cool. Print line, that's fine. And we have response here. Just put it to string. Fine. Let's run it. Yeah, this is what I was looking for. Okay, now when I click it, I should see something in the logs, and I should see a toast message. Works? Cool. So now I can call the firebase function with this horrible abomination of a code. So when I click my button, I just call in the coroutine scope, make get request from Ktor, and it's calling this hard-coded URL to my firebase function. And this function is actually this code, right? And it's calling my device token that is also hard-coded from the app. And it's sending this data that is then displayed on the screen of my phone. If I click it, yes, message, time, score, whatever. It's all hard-coded, but what I'm testing here is connectivity. So it works. It's great. Now, yeah, it took me only an hour. Now I think I will just commit whatever I've done here. Spike FCM. Okay, cool. And I think I already committed the firebase code. Okay, now things are gonna get interesting because I need to create a browser extension to also call that method with some button and see if I click it in the browser extension, I get information here. And the next step would be if I have the browser extension that communicates one way, I need to get an update when I click here, for example, the browser extension should also get the some sort of notification, because only then it makes sense, because I want to have multiple clients synchronizing uh, whichever client starts the Pomodoro timer. I want all the clients to be aware of this to know when it happened. So let's ask ChatGPT how to write browser extension, because I have no clue. Chrome. I believe we should start with Chrome. Okay, HTML, CSS, JavaScript. I wonder if there are frameworks for browser extensions. Of course there are. I mean, it's JavaScript. Web extensions, browser runtime, Chrome. Okay, cross-browser extension framework. Okay. Okay, so I want to start with Chrome, but I want eventually to have all major browsers supported. So Chrome, Firefox, Safari, Internet Explorer, sorry. Maybe if my parents want to do this. Kangoo. Okay. Uh, wonder how it works. This website looks bad. Is it even supported? Our customers, I don't want to pay. Oh, wow. So it's used to create. It's Russian. Uh, this looks bad. I don't want to use it. They have Google Plus linked here. It's not work. Okay. I don't think it's something I want to use. Okay, GitHub. I wonder when it was updated last time. If it's even that. 10 years ago. Thank you, ChatGPT. That's gonna definitely work for me. Crossrider. Is it here? Why it's so bad? Okay, maybe let's. So for Chrome, I know I need basic web stuff like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Cool. How to do it for Safari? I believe for Firefox would be similar. Okay, it's the same. My dog just came. This please? What? No. No. Wow. Bites me. Ej. Chodź. No chodź. Nie wpadł. Nie, bo wyjdziesz stąd. I need to talk to him in Polish. Benek? He's very moody today. Okay, so it's the same HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Okay, I'm back. Maybe all web browsers are using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. this is kind of interesting. I would expect that if all browsers are using like the same basic building blocks, HTML, JavaScript, or and CSS, there would be some framework to build uh, extensions to for all the browsers. If the difference is only like the internal browser API and what was it? And some browser specific libraries. Why there isn't a framework for that? So if I want to build a extension that work on all browsers, I should do it few times manually. Okay, so there is a web extension API that's supported by Chrome, Firefox, Edge, and Opera, so not by Safari. It kind of sucks. Handle Safari and IE independently, separately. Okay. So I guess the rational approach would be to first support Chrome, Firefox, Edge, and Opera. Who's using Opera? I wonder what is like market share. So it's Chrome, 63%. Safari, okay, 20%. Edge. So we are at 70, like 90% is those three. Yeah, that's not Chrome, Safari, Edge, Samsung Internet. Wow. So I don't think I can. I should focus on like Opera because it's here somewhere amongst others. Oh, cool. Opera is popular in Kenya. Wonder why. And in Poland, Chrome. Like, I mean, everywhere would be Chrome, just different values, I guess. Okay, so to conclude that, uh, to build a Java, a web browser extension, I need to build it a few times, apparently. I mean, the HTML and the CSS probably can be the same, but the browser APIs, if I need to use any, and I probably will need to use some to set an icon or whatever the width of the window, there will be separate. But there's web extension API starting point for defining. Okay, so maybe let's politely ask ChatGPT to generate me a basic. I wonder how hard will be also to publish the web browser extension in the, like, every browser has its own extension shop or whatever. I wonder what restrictions are there. Oh wow, document get element by the ID. This is like bare bones JavaScript. Okay, I can use it for a spike, but man, this is not how extensions should be built. I haven't seen that type of code in decades. Fetch. Oh wow. Okay, let's say I don't want to be fetching. I want to just send a get. Okay. So the first step was creating a directory. I don't think I do have directory. Sorry, cd change directory to then timer. What's their browser? Cool. I even have a Git repository. Let's open it. I even have a README. Cool. And I wanna create this to manifest JSON. Okay, so let's use nano. Let's save it. Okay. And now the manifest defines blah 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 permissions. Okay, I have icon. I don't have icon here, so it'll probably be broken already. Great. Permissions active tab. Okay, so I have to learn also about the browser permissions. I don't really need active tabs. I think I just want to display a small window with a button at this point. Okay, let's create a pop-up HTML. I also hope this pop-up will be displayed nicely on the top of the, like when you have an icon and click it, then it should be right underneath it, not like in the middle of the screen or some random place. But man, I need to figure out how to do it with some framework, because this, nah, nah. Maybe something that generates HTML, or this is also bad. Pop-up.js, okay. Recently I'm being more and more interested in, I mean, I'm using nano, sorry, in my terminal, because it's easy to exit, not like Vim. Sometimes I use Vim if I forget that I have nano, and it's fine, but there is an editor, also ancient one, called Emacs, and a lot of great developers are using it, and this is also like terminal based. I never tried. I'm kind of scared of terminal based editors, but I like that it separates you from all distractions when you're coding. But as Android developer, I kind of need my emulator. I often need my, like, I don't know, documentation. Sometimes I need backend IDE, or IDE with backend code open to see something, or like a lot of stuff. But if I'm bored enough, I might just pick up Emacs to see how it goes. Add icons. Do I even have Chrome here? I don't think I have. Oh, cool. Okay. Yes, I want to trust it. Nope. Nope. I also think there should be an easier way to just test it. Okay. Developer mode. Load unpacked. Yes. Repo here. Guess. Yeah, of course it couldn't load because it's not there. I mean, okay. I don't need logo. Come on. Do I have any files I can use even? Here maybe Twitch. Not really. I mean, at this point, I don't care. Submit. Jesus Christ. I just want an icon. Any will do. Is there any cool website to generate random icons? I mean, there is like Lauren Pixel, I guess. And yeah, I wanna go here and have what icons do I need? 16, 48, 28. Okay, let's have it like okay. Like which parameters are invalid? If I do this, is it fine? Okay, so if I have 128 and 128, is this... Yeah, Minecraft, okay, cool, let's go with this. Can I just copy it, paste? No, I cannot. Can I? Okay, I have one. Oh, favicon, cool. Yeah, not... Okay, now I need 16. And 48. Okay. Forty-eight. Oh, I don't want this to be ICO. I want this to be PNG. I wonder if it break. Yeah, if PNB it might. It's PNG. Can I still open it? Open this one. I can open also this one. Okay, cool. PNG. Okay, and can I now load the Zen timer? Okay. And it's here. It's here. Okay, you don't see it because I'm an idiot. But it's reloaded. Okay, the icon here doesn't work. Doesn't matter. It's here. Let's click it. Okay, and okay, let's now open the app, because the app should get notification when it's clicked. Where's Chrome? Boom. That's unexpected. Actually, what code is there? Let's Let's leave it here as it is and open repository, browser, open. Okay, not like that. So you have those stupid icons and manifest. Okay, a basic Chrome extension, blah, 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 pop-up permissions. I need to figure out what's that actually. Pop-up HTML, make HTML request button. Okay. And now it's click. Yes, well, so I didn't update the stuff I get from ChatGPT because that should be like so. Copy code. I really like how ChatGPT is making my life easier because otherwise I would have to waste literally hours reading documentation and figuring out like how to do this. I still have to do this because I don't want to write barebone HTML and like JavaScript calling like document dot some. It's disgusting. But let's try it now. Okay, there are some errors. Okay, it has been blocked by cross origin policy. Okay, no course fetch. That's interesting. So probably I have to kind of tweak it a bit, the request, because it's it was too easy. Yes, to make it doesn't include the necessary. Serverless function. Definitely not iframe, but this is like yeah, okay. I have the serverless function. Oh wow. So I need to add this to my function in the Firebase. Then I don't have to change anything here. Okay, that's not bad. It's not the only one. Okay, so this is my function. Do I really need to use Express.js here? Is this still TypeScript? It is, okay. Let's see. And now let's deploy it. Let's open a new repo. Cd 17. Okay, let's see how it goes. Come on. That's like the best part of programming. Always when my wife comes in and I'm just sitting there looking at the screen, she's like, "Oh, you're doing nothing." I'm no, I'm just waiting for stuff to happen. Okay, cool. Let's just call it cannot get. Hmm. Do I even have like? Okay, I can deploy it locally. So maybe there are some issues. Project console. Okay, cool. Functions. This one. Logs. Yeah, let's deploy it like locally. Okay, and this is something weird. I don't remember it. Yes, like I don't remember the command, and for some reason the history doesn't. Oh, okay, that's so easy. Boom. Okay, cool. Send FCM. Okay, that's one of the functions. Where is the? Okay, it's this. Cannot get, and here I nothing. Okay, what was the URL previously? It's still this one, right? Oh wow. Of course, there was an easier way, but ChatGPT decided to not show it to me. Okay. My extension of origin. So my extension of origin. No, don't even there. Okay, never mind. What's my extension of origin? That's lovely. Chrome extension. Boom. Okay. No, don't want you here. Deploy. I think it was faster with JavaScript. Okay, you're good. So I can call it. Notification sent successfully. Cool. Don't need this, don't need this, not this. Let's go to Chrome. Can I pin it? Oh, wow. Okay. Here. Okay, let's go. Let's go to my app, and now open the Chrome. Okay. It works. So I can send now a notification to my app through Firebase Cloud Messaging by clicking a button in the browser extension. Like, how cool is that? And using this hideous, is it like alert? Please tell me it's not alert. Where is the code? Pop up. Doesn't matter. JSON. Alert. Yes. I haven't seen it in decades in code. This is amazingly bad. Maybe I will use jQuery. I think I have the jQuery book somewhere still with like patterns and stuff. But no, like seriously, there have to be pattern framework. Sorry, for using creating the browser extension. I don't believe there is nothing. I also don't want to use like barebone CSS. I would like to use some precompilers. Less SAS, whatever is used now. Cool. So now I have to figure out how to make a browser extension to actually subscribe or to get notification like this. But I think I can leave it for the next stream. I'm kind of tired already. I will just comment the changes I've made. Zen timer, browser extension, git commit all message. Let's push it, and then I think I had browser extension here. Okay. Yeah, let's add everything. Is it main? No, it's developed. Good. Okay, so anyway, just to recap what I've was able to achieve today, if you may say achieve. I have networking in my sample Spike web Android application that can send a request to a Firebase function that then sends a notification to that app. Sending notification works in the background, but I can display a toast from the background. So even if I kill the app now, let's kill it. And now I go to browser extension. I should still get that toast. Yep, it's here. So I still get notification that, hey, something happened. And what I would like to do now is, first of all, figure out framework for building the browser extension, because if it's HTML, CSS, and JS, I don't think I can do this like mentally. And second of all, what's even more important is to find a way for these browser extensions to subscribe for the notification channel that is also used by the app. I'm calling it a notification channel. I don't think it's that. I think the browser extension is kind of like a web app, so it should probably implement some JS library from Firebase, and then get the token, add the token to the pool of tokens for particular user, and then it get notified. But this is something I'll figure out next time. I'm actually tired today already. I need to do some notes on what I've done and what I need to do. But this is actually a nice start. I hate this icon, but okay, I already get some error. Every time I click, I get error. No, okay. And this alert is just, wow. Okay, but it's something, right? Anyway, thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye.